As a very young child, I knew no other way of life than that of a country at war. The scarcity of food and sweets due to rationing was not a hardship. Between the ages of 2 and 3, as all the family gathered around the radio to hear the news, I increasingly became aware of a dreadful man called Hitler. The loss of my dummy, which mysteriously disappeared when I was about 3, was attributed to having been stolen by Mr. Hitler. While ill with measles, my mother told me as each spot disappeared that it had been sent to Hitler. Just after I had recovered, radio broadcasts reported that Hitler was ill, and my mother immediately attributed this to me sending him my measles. I remember feeling quite proud at the time. On reflection, I suppose my mother carried on a game to keep life as light-hearted as possible. Despite living reasonably close to the coast, I never saw the seaside. The building of sandcastles, paddling in the sea and looking in rock pools for crabs were only for the future, as at that time beaches were covered in barbed wire to prevent an invasion and were a no-go area. However, on looking through old family photographs, it appears that as a baby I had been taken to Marske by the sea in Yorkshire for a holiday during the summer of 1939. On family days out during the war, we visited safer inland places such as Morpeth in Northumberland, which in those days was regarded as the country. To be taken to Saltwell Park in Gateshead was a special treat for me, as there were swings and roundabouts to enjoy, and a lake where I fished for tiddlers. An air raid shelter with a corrugated iron roof was built at the bottom of our garden. During the night when the air raid sirens went off, I was carried there wrapped in a blanket. We would remain there huddled together until the all clear sounded. Because my grandmother, who suffered from asthma, became more frail, we were provided with an iron shelter. This was a cage with a solid iron roof which was housed in our living room and occupied almost a third of the room. On some occasions, we sheltered in a large cupboard under the stairs. During the long nights when we were awake due to air raids, we would fill in the time doing jigsaw puzzles. I remember on one occasion being taken upstairs and being stood on a chair to enable me to look through the bedroom window at flames leaping up from the River Tyne following an air raid on the biker area of Newcastle. As soon as darkness descended, black blinds had to be pulled down over all of the windows before switching on lights, in our case gas mantles, to prevent German aircraft being able to locate town areas. A chink of light showing from a house during this time, known as the blackout, would quickly bring about a knock on the door by a member of the Home Guard to tell you to adjust your blinds to block the light. At times during the day, large silver balloons known as barrage balloons would appear in the sky to signal an impending air raid. When these balloons appeared, we would rush home to take shelter. Other memories are of metal railings being removed from garden walls to provide for the war effort, and a large part of our garden being turned into a vegetable patch, as households were encouraged to grow their own vegetables.